John Piper with the Wednesday video. It's Wednesday the 2nd of April and selling Bitcoin as usual. No changes into the count at the moment. I think we've got the 1, 2, 3. So there still looks like a fourth wave coming in. We have the fourth wave of low degree here, of the fifth wave gap, as it were. So it's right, it's quite confused. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So get my head around this counting. Right, so got that. So of course we've got this is actually a third wave. So we've got the basically 1, 2, 3, and this is now a fourth wave in progress. It could actually be over already, but no real confirmation from the action we're seeing. And often as we've got a complete 5 here, support is offered by the fourth wave of the lower degree, which is down here at around 48,000, quite a long way off, of course. We may well see a decent bounce before that, I think. But no sign of resolution at this point. It hasn't given us a clear bicycle at this point. It's a fairly weak looking bounce. It's around, it's a reasonably sized fourth wave, but just to say, no confirmation at the moment. You may want to see an ABC form too. It'd be an A, B, and a C perhaps, before we actually see the next leg up develop. Let's get on to the next market. Just pause. Well, Ethereum is still quite a mess, really. I mean, we've also come down a bit here, obviously, as expected. Anything the big wave up here. So this is my latest. That was the last market on the chart, which haven't observed as too badly. I think you're around 280 per time. I put that on, maybe a little bit higher. I'm sorry, I'm saying level. So it went down to 2. Well, I was saying go down to 2, it went down to 1800. So a fair bit further. And of course, we're still going. There's no sign of a bounce again here either. This is a pretty confused count. Sorry, a confused chart, I should say. The count, of course, is crystal clear. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, possible 4, 5, I suppose. This rally is really fair. I mean, this could be a correction pattern. It's not looking very. Whenever something is not, there's no clear count, that suggests you're looking at the correction as one consideration of that confusion, as it were. And so we've gone nowhere near the previous highs at the moment. So all this from this point here, but even from here, I suppose, A, B, C. It really is very confused. It could be something on B, I suppose. So an A, a B, and a C, but it is decimating the market. I mean, it came from 5,000 down to 1.8, so it's a hell of a collapse. And of course, the low was down at 800, which is 90%, about 80 odd percent. So that was a pretty. And we're heading that way again at the moment. So there's really no particular light. I mean, there's like a tunnel at the moment on Ethereum. When you contrast this chart with the one we looked at Ethereum, you just see a nice solid drift upwards. So gold is clearly leading the way as far as cryptos are concerned. I'm not quite sure why cryptos are in such a, well, being treated so negatively at the moment compared to the precious metals. But the change is well, too obvious really. I count this as a 5, which it was, of course. 5, 1, 2, 5, maybe 3, 4. And we're going up still again. So no sign of a peak really at this point. It's a very solid market on gold at the moment. Silver's a bit more of a traditional market. We've got the EPC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, there's a case we're going to go down from here. And we're retesting the high at the moment, 35,000. That might well fail, especially with the 5. We had a 5 down here, then ABC. 5 is over there, I think. ABC, and maybe up to there. I suppose that could be a retest, I guess. I mean, well, at the point we could see another sell-off here, and I think gold is rather touch and go at the moment. So At the moment, silver is stable. That's encouraging, I guess.